Let me ask you something. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type would you be? And who would be on your team? Well, in Tampa Card Party 3, I got to ask some of your favorite Poketubers the same two questions. And for some, the answers were easier than others. So if you want to get to know your favorite Poketubers just a little bit better, come take a watch. Okay guys, here at Card Party 3, and I am here with Crazy Cactus.
That's right, it's me. It's me.
Quite the Crazy Cactus. I do have a question for you.
Got it.
Okay. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type would you be?
I'd have to go with my OG. I'd be probably the grass, so I'd be like, I'd kick Erica out of her gym and I'd take over. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a...
Yeah.
All right, well, who would be on your team?
I'd have to go with my Venusaur from my OG game.
Okay.
I would probably go with Victreebel, and then if I had to round it out with another grass type, maybe like a Superior.
Superior?
Yeah.
No cactus Pokemon?
I mean, as much. Okay, I know. I should do like Cacturn or Cacnea or something. So maybe. Okay, maybe Victreebel. I'd sub out for Cacturn, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. If you were to battle Crazy Cactus, that is who you're gonna battle.
But I would win.
The challenge is on. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Good. Hoping I can get some signatures on my backpack.
Yeah,
Sure, happy
totally
to.
can sign your backpack.
And
Looks like
then,
you collected them all.
Oh my goodness. What is this? Is this a shiny Eevee? This is cool.
I'm
It
not.
is really cool.
Yeah, I got it
Wow.
last year.
It's a
So,
Poke Soda.
Yeah.
so wherever you can find
All
space.
right, I will find space next to. I'll be next to Ando.
Okay. And then if I could ask you guys a couple questions.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you guys were gym leaders, what type would you be?
Oh, that's a great question.
I would be a mix of dragon and psychic. 'Cause I
Okay.
think there'd be some cool combo teams in there.
I would pick fighting because I love all the fighting gym leaders. They're always so persistent in
They
their
are.
personality. You know?
For sure. All right, just to add one more question, who would be on your team?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Hitmonchan. You gotta have Hitmonchan. Let's go with Machamp. And let's go with something from a later gen. Let's go with Hariyama.
Okay.
Okay, see, when I was
Oh,
thinking like
I got
dragon.
one more, Flamigo. You gotta have Flamigo because
Flamigo.
it's a fighting type.
All right, you know what? Dragon and Psychic, I definitely want a Rayquaza on my team. So
Okay.
when people come into my gym, they're like,
You got a
"That's
legendary?"
I got a shiny
Legendary,
Rayquaza,
shiny.
a Dragonite, maybe an Alakazam for the
Okay.
Psychic side, and a Gengar.
Nice.
That'll be a tough gym.
That would be a tough gym.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much.
No,
You're
you're the
welcome.
last one. You're the last gym in the group.
All right, guys, here at Card Party, and we're here with Kat. And I have a question for you. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what would your type be?
My type, little guys. My typing would be little guys. They would all be about this big, and we would destroy everything.
Everything. Okay. Would you give us a little hint on who would be on your team?
Yes. So, right off the bat, we'd have the Destroyer, Seawaddle. He would wreck everybody. Then we'd have Dedenne. Dedenne's coming in strong. And then to round it all off, we'd have Chen Pao, the littlest guy.
Chen Pao's the littlest guy.
The littlest guy.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That would be who you would be facing if you were going to Kat's Pokemon Gym. Hey, everybody. We are here with John Parker.
Hello. What's going on?
I've got a question for you.
You do?
Yes. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what would your type be?
I would go electric.
All right. Let's follow up with who would your electric Pokemon team be?
Definitely Pikachu. Pikachu's number one. Then after that, why not have an Eevee, so we can get a Jolteon out of that. Then we got, I like the Buzz.
Okay.
That's it. All right. I gotta get Magnemite.
Okay.
Magnemite. And now we need one more. How about Zapdos?
Zapdos. All right, friends, there you have it. If you were to battle John Parker, that's who you'd be facing. All right. All right, guys, I've found Scott from Scott's PC here, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you were a gym leader,
Yes.
what type would you be?
Oh, I think about this way more often than I should. And I need you to, do I get to explain as well?
You can.
Perfect, okay. So, I would be a bug type gym leader.
Interesting.
Okay, but let me explain.
Yes.
Bugsy he had it right with the Scyther and the U-turn, right? But there's so many cool bug types out there. Scyther, Scizor, Pinsir, Heracross, Fortress, Buzzswole. There's an insane amount of just crazy cool bug Pokemon. They're underrated. They did a good job with the bug Pokemon. No one likes them as much. And I feel like I'm gonna get clowned for being a bug type gym leader, but I feel like that's one of the best things you possibly could be.
I mean, you could get really wrecked by a bug type.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, it's like very, weak to fire and a lot of things. But we're good against grass. We're good against grass, and we just look cool. And we look cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So you listed off a ton of Pokemon. However, who would be on your team?
Okay, Scyther for sure. He was my favorite. I got to get a Heracross. I got to get a Pinsir. I want a Vespiquen because that's great. She's so strong.
Yep.
How many did I just list right now? Oh man.
4?
Does that 4? Okay, then I would. Let's see. I would do. This is not me stalling for time. I just can't think. I would do Fortress. Did I say Fortress already? No, right?
No.
Okay, I would do Fortress, and. Dang, that's hard to choose the last one.
It really is.
I'm kind of stuck here. Okay. You know what? I would have a Scizor just to throw it off. Because I already have a Scyther, but a Scizor 2 would be crazy.
You got that steel type.
Yeah, I got the steel type meta in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so if you were going to battle Scott at a Pokemon gym,
Don't use fire. Please don't use fire.
the request is not to bring fire.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I'm begging you.
All right, we're going to keep going and find more creators. Good. All right. Here, still at Card Party, and I have found Dan. And Dan, I have a question for you.
Sure.
If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type would you be?
Oh man, I think I'd probably go with what I started with as a kid. 1999, I would have probably been a fire type.
Fire type. You know, you're the first to say that you'd be a fire type gym leader.
Oh really?
For real.
Wow,
Okay. So let's follow up. If you had a Pokemon team at your gym, what would that be?
Oh man, well, obviously, Kanto Kid. Start with the Charmander Charizard line.
Yeah.
That would be probably what it would be. I've always, it's not really fire, but I'd always be a Ho-Oh guy, so I would like to have a Ho-Oh in there.
Yeah.
In doing that. Flareon.
Flareon? Okay.
So there we go. If we're gonna just go the Kanto with that, I would have to think harder on more of the others, but I think we'd start with those at least.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So here you have it, folks. If you were to battle Dan at a Pokemon gym, that's who you'd be battling.
Yes.
And I'm here with Billy, with a Billy and Rubik's Cube. I have a question for you.
Of course.
If you were a gym leader,
Yep.
what would your type be?
Psychic for sure.
Psychic. Okay. Follow-up question.
Yep.
Who would be on your team?
I gotta give my boy Alakazam. He's my favorite.
Okay.
I love him. Love Espeon. She's my girl.
Okay.
I also really weirdly love Deoxys too. So I think I would have him on my team.
Okay.
Gardevoir is also a favorite of mine. Fairy type, but a little bit of psychic too,
For
with some
sure.
psychic moves.
Yeah.
And then maybe Mewtwo or Mew on my team if I got fortunate enough to catch those Pokemon. And then I think we gotta maybe throw another type in, so I might do Gengar on my team.
Gengar. Okay.
Yeah.
This is like a high tier gym.
Yes.
This is not
We're
an easy feat.
No, it's not.
No. Okay. Well, guys, if you were to come to Billy's gym, that's who you're going to be facing. So you
Yeah.
better prepare and train on.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Continuing here at Card Party, and I have my buddy here, Colin. Hi, Colin.
Hello.
I am going to ask you a question. Okay. If you were a gym leader, what would your type be?
Ooh, well, I actually was a gym leader in college. Video games, not TCG.
Okay.
But I was a ghost type gym leader. and my badge was the Pumpkaboo patch because it was back in that era.
Very interesting fact. That is not something I knew about you. Okay, well, why don't you tell us who was on your team?
Obviously, I had a Gorgeist, hence the name.
Yes.
I actually don't remember who else I had on my team.
Okay, well, thinking back now, or just thinking now, who would you have on your team?
Definitely in that era, I would have chosen a Aegislash. Probably a Gengar. Big fan of Gengar.
Who isn't?
Yep. Maybe... Definitely a Rotom.
A Rotom?
Yeah. Big fan of Rotom.
Big fan of Rotom. Oh, would that complete your team?
I'm going to say yes, because I can't think of any other ghost types right now.
Okay, well, there you have it, folks. If you were to face Colin at a gym, that is who you'd be going against. As my journey continues, I am finding creators to ask them a question. And I have Powder here.
Hello. Hi.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If
Sure.
you were a gym leader,
Okay.
what type would you be?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna yap here for a second, okay? First of all, I'm not gonna be one of the gym leaders that's like higher up. I'm gonna be like number 3 or 2. You know, keep it simple, keep it easy. Okay. But I think poison type. All right, poison type, because I really like Krogunk is my favorite Pokemon, right?
Yes.
But then I'd go with Toxicroak as well. So like we'll just evolve, we'll get Krogunk and then we'll evolve into Toxicroak. All right. Then after that, we're gonna cut the poison types. We're done with the poison types. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. If I'm gym 2 or 3, then I got like 2, 3 Pokemon, right? So then, all right. What other poison types do I like? Well, I don't really like poison types. Krogunk's the only poison type Pokemon I like.
Well, you know what? You could do dual types. So maybe
Fighting. Well, it's fighting. What's another poison type I would like? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. Oh, you know, I know
Keep this in.
exactly.
Keep
I
this
know
in.
exactly who you would like.
Keep this in.
Cubone.
No, Charizard. All right, Charizard's my favorite poison type Pokemon. It is very underrated. I like Krogunk, Toxicroak. What did I say? Poison type?
Poison type. You said poison type.
I don't know. This is tough. I need to name 6.
You could have up to 6.
You just have 6 Krogums.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do Krogunk, Toxicroak, Krogunk. 4, and I'm like the 3rd gym leader.
Let me ask you, is one of them a shiny?
Yeah, and one of them's wearing a backwards hat, like in Pokemon Go.
And there you have it, folks. If you were to go against Powder at a Pokemon gym, you'd be facing a ton of Krogunks.
Bring flying type Pokemon.
Flying type?
Just bring flying type Pokemon. You're winning.
Yeah. It's okay. It's an easy win for you guys. Just go fight him. Yeah. All right, everybody. Still at Card Party, and I have found Ian with Ian, but
He's off to the side.
yes. All right. Ian, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go for it.
If you were a gym leader, what type would you be?
Lightning type. Like a Lieutenant Surge, but not with the right shoe, it'd be with the Jolteon.
Okay, Jolteon is very popular to be among the many lightning
I've
type
gotten that from today
gym
too,
leaders.
From Card Party.
Okay,
Lots
so
of Jolteon fans.
follow up, who would be on your team?
We would get Jolteon, let's see if I can remember back in the day. Jolteon, Mewtwo, Charizard, because Charizard. I like a rock Pokemon to be in there.
Okay.
So we're probably looking at Golem.
Okay.
So that's 4.
An Alolan Golem?
No.
No.
OG Golem.
Okay.
All my Pokemon are 150, the original 151.
Okay.
We got Fighting Rock. Okay, 2 left. You gotta get a grass Pokemon in there. So we're looking at Vileplume. Vileplume.
Okay.
And then let's get a normal type in there. For the last and final Pokemon member of my team, it would be...
Drum roll, please.
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Okay. That is quite the variety there.
It is, yes.
But I think every one of them has an opportunity for an electric type move.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you were going to battle Ian at a Pokemon gym, that is who you will be battling.
And this is the moment when we realized that Gonzo's interview sadly wasn't recorded. So I'm going to let you guys roll with your imaginations in the comments down below. Let me know who you think Gonzo would choose to be on his Pokemon team as a Pokemon gym leader.